Son and daughter, listen well. This is not just any moment nor just another video. Today I have brought you here because time is running out. There are only 15 minutes left. You don't know this, but Archangel Michael has been screaming, fighting, and desperately asking for you. He doesn't want you to leave without reading this message because it is a warning, a sign in the darkness that you have felt in the last few days. I understand what you have been going through, your doubts, your fears, and your tears stored away. I have seen everything, and even though you thought that no one was paying attention to you, Archangel Michael did. He has been watching over you from places you can't see. Today, he needs you to pay attention because something important is going to happen. You are not here for no reason. What you hear is my voice calling you. This is your sign, and you need to understand it. If you watch the video until the end, I have a special surprise for you. An answer that will guide the path you have been looking for. A blessing that will transform your life if you just have faith and trust. 15 minutes. 15 minutes that can be the beginning of something new, something important, but only if you decide to pay attention. Stay here and don't get distracted because at the end of this video, you will get what you really need. You should be prepared to receive a lot of money no later than 2 days. Get ready for this surprise. You will experience great comfort, which will then give you a lot of happiness throughout your body. You can express your love and gratitude by giving up to $1 and more. I promise you won't come here without a reason. I am with you, and what you're going to hear will bring you peace, give you energy to continue, and hope for the future. Stay, listen, and get ready, because heaven is about to change for you. Write in the comments, I'm ready to receive. Son and daughter, listen well. This is not a normal moment. It is not a day like the others. The clock of heaven keeps moving forward, and every second that passes brings you closer to a decision that will change your life. I have brought your Archangel Michael here with you because there is something important that you need to know. I know you've been feeling that worry in your heart. You've been wondering why you feel like something is missing, why the nights seem longer, why that internal struggle feels harder. That feeling is not by luck. It's a sign. There are struggles taking place in heaven that you cannot see but are happening for you. Archangel Michael is asking for help very urgently, giving his all to take care of you. He wants to warn you about something that can change your path, because the enemy does not stop and has been trying to confuse you, push you away, and fill you with doubts and fears. But I will not give in. I am here talking to you because I love you and I don't want you to waste any more time. Listen, my son and my daughter. The clock in heaven keeps moving forward. The minutes go by, and even if you don't notice, there are doors that are closing and paths that are forming. That's why today I tell you with much love, wake up. You cannot ignore this message because it is I who calls you. It is time for you to look up. It is time for you to listen to your heart and trust in what my Archangel Michael wants to teach you. I understand what you have been going through. I know the tears that you have cried in secret and the nights when you felt that nobody paid attention to you. But I was present. I have been with you in silence, observing and waiting for this moment to speak to you. I want to tell you that you are not alone. While you were sleeping, Archangel Michael was there, fighting for you. You now need to pay attention to this with all your heart. There is no time to hesitate. The moment to escape, to leave things for later, to ignore the situation has already passed. You only have 15 minutes left, and in that time, I want you to listen to your feelings and let me help you. I want you to trust me in my love and in my promise. Because if you do, you will see how everything is transformed. The chains that hold you will break. The answers you have been looking for will arrive, and the burden you carry in your heart will become lighter. Do not allow time to pass without taking my hand. Don't ignore the clock in heaven. Keep moving forward. I am here right now to remind you that there's still time if you decide to trust. Listen to Archangel Michael. Pay attention to what your heart feels. I am your God, and this is my voice that calls you. You are not here by chance. This message is for you. Value every moment because heaven is fighting for your life, and I am always by your side. Can you hear me? So, my son and my daughter, stop for a moment and listen. You are not here by accident. This is the precise moment when my voice must reach you from heaven. Archangel Michael cries out loud because something important is going to happen in your life. You feel it, that worry in your heart, that tension in your chest, that desire that you cannot understand. It is not by chance. It is a sign from God. Archangel Michael, my loyal warrior, is fighting for you right now. He sees what you cannot notice. He knows what happens in the spiritual world because the enemy has tried to hinder your path. He has created obstacles, doubts, and fears, and has tried to take away your hope. But I, your God, am here for you. You don't have to fight alone. Michael has gone to battle for you. Pay attention. Something important is going to happen. It's not a worthless promise. It's not just a consolation. It's a reality that will soon become evident. It's the answer to the question you've been asking for a long time. This request that you have repeated several times with tears. I have heard everything you have said, and although it may seem that sometimes I say nothing, in heaven, there has not been a moment of peace. Archangel Michael has taken charge of your situation. He shouts urgently because it is time. A door is about to open. A chain is about to break. Good news that seemed distant is about to come into your life. But you must have faith. Prepare yourself because what is coming is bigger than you could have imagined. Son and daughter, do not question what I tell you. Michael shouts because he knows that there are powers that want to stop you and make you think that you are not valuable, that you don't deserve it. But that's not true. I chose you. I chose you before you were born, and I gave you a purpose that not even the strongest enemy can destroy. You are not alone. If you feel the weight of the fight and the tiredness makes you think that you can't go on, look up because Archangel Michael is already fighting for you. The sword is in hand, and his screams can be heard in the sky. Don't give up. Something important is going to happen. Do you know what that means? It means that you are closer than you think. Imagine. Keep going. Don't let go of my hand. The storm that surrounds you won't last forever because victory has already been announced from heaven. Michael knows it, and that's why he screams. because the fight is about to end. The light will shine where there was only darkness. So pay attention with all your being. Get ready. Let me enter your heart. Let me heal your wounds. Allow me to guide you because something important is coming to you, and I don't want you to miss what I have done. Archangel Michael is not fighting without purpose. He does it because I asked him to, because I love you. And I will not let anything and no one take away what is yours. Stay strong. Trust in what I say, because the best is yet to come. Do you hear it? Now, that strong voice, that energy that you feel in your heart is mine. I am your God, and I am here with you. Michael shouts because the sky is moving. The miracle is approaching. Leave your message in the comments. In God, I find a love that is true and lasting. Sons and daughters, pay attention to what I am going to tell you because there is not much time left. You only have 15 minutes. And in that time, this is your last chance. The last warning before it's too late. I have observed how you live distracted, stressed, and sometimes confused by things that are not important in the long term. Your heart is full of worries, doubts, and fears, but you don't realize that time is passing by. It ends while you are not paying attention. The enemy is working hard, trying to take you on a path from which you cannot return. Today I want to tell you, with much love, to wake up. There are only 15 minutes left. Do you understand what that means? That means you cannot wait any longer. This is my voice calling you, asking you to open your eyes and observe what is at risk. I am not talking about trivial things. I am talking about your soul, your purpose, and your eternity. I did not bring you here by accident. I call you because I love you and because I see what you cannot see. While you think about your doubts, the enemy surrounds you and fills you with ideas. Now is not the time to say, I will do it tomorrow, I am not ready. But I want you to know this, tomorrow is not guaranteed. You only have this moment, just 15 minutes, to decide if you will let me into your life, if you will let me help you, protect you, and guide you along the path that I have prepared for you from the beginning. Look around you. You don't notice it. You don't feel that the world is going faster and that things are more complicated because the end is near. The enemy knows his time is running out, and he's using everything he can to confuse you, to trap you, so that you do not pay attention to this warning. But I will not allow that to happen. That is why I sent my Archangel Michael. That is why I speak directly to your heart. Now, do not wait any longer. There are only 15 minutes left. 15 minutes to free yourself from the chains that hold you back. 15 minutes to decide something that will change your life. 15 minutes to say yes to my love, to my protection, to my help. Because when this time ends, I don't want you to look back with sadness, wondering why you didn't listen, why you didn't trust. I tell you with all my love and urgency, open your heart. There is no time for pride, indifference, or doubt. I want to save you, lift you up, and offer you a life full of peace and purpose, but I need you to come to me too. Don't ignore this warning. It's my last call before the doors close, and I am your God. I am here calling you touching your heart because I love you like no one has ever loved you. I don't want you to get lost. I don't want you to walk in darkness anymore when I can give you light. There are only 15 minutes left. This is your chance. Don't let it pass. My son, my daughter, stopped and listened. This is not a game or a coincidence. I am here speaking to you because your life is at stake. Not only your physical life, but your soul, your purpose, your eternal future. My Archangel Michael has been sent with an urgent, clear message because what is happening in your life cannot wait longer. I know you feel strong sometimes. You think you can do everything, that you have time to solve what weighs you down, to change, to come back to me. But I tell you with love and firmness, time does not belong to you. Every day that passes, every decision that you make is writing the course of your life, and right now, you are in danger, even though you cannot see it. Archangel Michael, my heavenly warrior, sees what you do not see. He is on the battlefield fighting against forces that want to destroy you. He wants to warn you that there are traps placed on your way. Traps of confusion, fear, and temptation. Why do you think you have felt so much weight lately? Why do you feel that there is something that slows you down or takes away your peace of mind? It is because there is an invisible war being fought for you. Your enemy is not of flesh and bone. You can't see him, but he is close, whispering lies in your mind. You don't need him, there's no danger, you have plenty of time. But today, I am telling you the truth. Don't listen to those voices, listen to mine. Your life is at stake, and I won't allow you to be taken away without a fight until the last moment. That's why I send Michael with his sword raised high, with his voice resounding in the heavens. He is calling out your name, begging you to open your eyes and listen, because if you don't, you risk losing everything. Your purpose, your blessings, your destiny. Everything I have prepared for you is just a step away. But the enemy will do everything possible to prevent you from getting there, so you get tired, give up, and get lost along the way. Don't allow it. Don't let them take away what is yours. You have a strength that doesn't come from you, but from me. You have a purpose that can't be erased, and you have the Archangel Michael fighting for you. But you need to listen, believe, and act. Today I come to you because I love you more than you can imagine. I created you. I know every part of you, your dreams, your fears, your struggles, and I don't want to see you fall. I don't want you to look back and wonder why you didn't hear when I called you. This is my voice, the voice of your God, warning you because I love you, because your life is precious to me. Archangel Michael wants to tell you that the battle is not yet lost, but the time is now. Take my hand, my son, my daughter. Let my love guide you. Let my light cover you. Let Michael defend you. You are not alone. You never have been. But you must listen, because your life, your future, and everything I have planned for you is at stake. Choose life. Choose my voice. Choose the path that will lead you to victory. I am here, and I will always be with you. Do not give up. Do not get lost. Write in the comments, prayer is my strength in times of affliction. My son, my daughter, open your ears and your heart, because what I am going to tell you is urgent. The enemy is near. You can't see it with your eyes, but you have felt it in your soul. That burden that weighs you down, that discouragement that invades you, those thoughts that tell you that you are worthless, that everything is lost, are signs that something dark is surrounding you. The enemy has set his eyes on you because he knows who you are, to whom you belong. He has seen the purpose that I planted in you since the beginning of time. Do not be confused, my son, my daughter. You are not just anyone. You were chosen by me, and that makes him angry. He wants to stop you, steal your peace, your dreams, your faith. He wants to see you fall. But today, I come to tell you something. Do not be afraid. Archangel Michael has already begun to fight for you. From the moment you felt the weight of the battle, I sent Michael, my heavenly warrior. He is here with his sword unsheathed, fighting in the invisible world for you. While you cried, Michael raised his voice to the sky. While you felt weak, he tore down walls and broke chains. He will not rest until he sees you free. I know that sometimes you feel alone, as if no one understands what you are going through. But let me remind you of something. I am with you. I have never left you, nor will I leave you. My love for you is stronger than any storm, bigger than any battle. The enemy may come close, but he has no power over you because you are mine, and I have placed a heavenly army around you. The battle and the promise. The Archangel Michael does not fight alone. I am in control of every step you take, every tear you shed, every prayer you make. I hear it all. I see your struggle and your strength, for even if you think you are weak inside, there is a light that comes from me. That light is what the enemy fears, and that is why he wants to extinguish it. That's why he is drawn closer. But he cannot stand against me or those I send to protect you. Listen to me, my son, my daughter. The battle is not yours, it's mine. Michael fights in my name, and he does not lose battles. No matter how strong the attack, no matter how close the enemy is, victory is already decreed. Now I ask you to rise. Do not stay on the ground. Do not give up. While Michael fights for you in heaven, fight here on earth with faith, hope, and the certainty that you are not alone. Call my name when you feel like you can't take it anymore, and I will give you strength. Let Michael cover you. Let my love embrace you, and let my power destroy what seeks to harm you. The enemy is near, yes, but he will not win, because I am your God, and I am with you. While Michael fights, I walk by your side, holding your hand and guiding you to victory. The battle has already begun, but the end is decided. You will win because I am fighting with you and for you. Do not be afraid. Get up, trust, and move forward. The enemy may come closer, but he will never be able to defeat the one who is protected by my love and my heavenly army. You are mine, and nothing and no one will be able to stand against you. My son, my daughter, listen attentively. I am not speaking to you by chance. I am not seeking you in vain. This moment is sacred because my voice is reaching your heart when you need it most. The gates of heaven are closing, and I must ask you with all my love, are you ready? I know you have felt the signs. Do not deny it because I put them there. That feeling of urgency, that weight on the soul, That thought telling you something is changing, that time is running out, is not imagination, my son, my daughter. It is my warning. The gates of heaven will not remain open forever. I have waited with patience, with love, with a mercy you do not know, because I want to see you return to me. I have given everything for you, my love, my light, my life, because you are the most valuable thing I have created. But now, time is short, and I need you awake. There is no room for indifference, no time to think, I will do it tomorrow. You think that no one notices your pain, but I see it, and I carry it with you. Every tear of yours, my son, my daughter, has been collected in my hands. Today, heaven is speaking to you, and I tell you that you are not alone. I have sent this sign because I need you to remember who you are. You are not the failure the world has made you believe. You are not your mistakes, nor your defeats. You are my son, my daughter, loved with a love that you cannot understand. When the world abandoned you, I was there. When you thought that everything was over, I still saw a path. But listen carefully. This is an urgent signal. You cannot continue ignoring my voice. You can't keep putting off what your heart already knows. I am calling you to wake up, to get up, to believe again. I didn't create you to live in the dust. I created you to walk with an important purpose and a mission that only you can fulfill. I need you to listen to me and answer me. My son, my daughter, the fight you have is not useless. I know how heavy your burden is and what you think sometimes. I hear the voices that tell you that you can't, or that you're not enough. But today, heaven tells you the truth. You are stronger than you think because my strength is in you. What hurts you now will not last forever. What oppresses you today will be the reason for your triumph tomorrow. Do you know why I sent you this message? Because I love you. Not because you deserve it, but because you are mine. I have been taking care of you even when you walked away and turned your back on me. I am still holding your life. This message is my cry of love, my warning that the time is now. Wake up, because there is a new path waiting for you. There are miracles you have not yet seen, and promises I am ready to fulfill if you decide to trust me. Listen well, my son, my daughter, I have not finished with you. What you see as an end for me is just a beginning. But you must open your heart and give me your problems. I don't care how hurt you feel. I can heal you. I don't care how far away you think you are. I can bring you back home. This is your signal. This is my voice calling you. Do not ignore it, because what your soul needs to hear does not come from the world or from others. It comes from me. I love you. I have chosen you. And today all of heaven is waiting for you to respond to this call. Get up, my son, my daughter. Trust in my love. Walk with me. This is the sign that you have waited for. Now listen to it with an open heart, because I am here, always here for you. Write in the comments, my faith guides me towards a daily encounter with God. I am with you, my son, my daughter, always. I have been fighting for you. The battle is not yours, it's mine, and I don't lose. So get up, take a deep breath, and keep going, because the enemy may scream, but his voice has no power over you. I am your God, and I'm in charge. Don't stop now. The victory is already written, and it is yours. My son, my daughter, listens with an open heart because this is a divine message, a last call from heaven. Time is running out, and today I speak to you with love and urgency. Archangel Michael needs your faith. The battle we are fighting is not just any battle. It is a war for your life, for your purpose, for everything I have prepared for you. The battle and the promise. Part 3. I want to see you free. I want to see you happy. I want to see you complete because I love you with eternal love. Listen to Michael. Listen to him when he tells you to get up. You are not alone. The battle has already begun, and victory is yours if you decide to believe. I am with you, my son, my daughter. I fight for you. The chains will fall, and you will be free. Now tell me, are you ready to walk in freedom? I am waiting for you, my son, my daughter. Today, heaven sends you an important message. It is not by chance that you are here, nor that my words touch your heart. Listen carefully because this is what your soul needs to hear. I know how you have felt lately. You have been carrying the weight of doubts, of silences that disturb you, of nights that seem to never end. Your heart has been burdened. Now tell me, are you ready to walk in freedom? I am waiting for you, my son, my daughter. Today, heaven has sent you an important signal. It is not a coincidence that you are here, nor a coincidence that my words reach you. Listen carefully, because this is what your soul needs to hear. I know how you've been feeling lately. You've carried the weight of doubts, of silences that torment you, of nights that seem to never end. Your mind has been full of questions that no one seems to answer. Why me? Why this pain? Where are you, God? I have heard every word, and now I tell you that I am here. I have always been here. This sign that I give you today is not for anyone else. It is for you because I see what others do not see. Your struggle in silence, the tears that you hide, and the effort that you make to not give up, even though it seems like everything is lost. You think that no one notices your pain, but I see it, and I carry it with you. Every tear of yours, my son, my daughter, has been collected in my hands. Today, heaven is speaking to you, and I tell you that you are not alone. I have sent this sign because I need you to remember who you are. You are not the failure the world has made you believe. You are not your mistakes nor your defeats. You are my son, my daughter, loved with a love that you cannot understand. When the world abandoned you, I was there. When you thought that everything was over, I still saw a path. But listen carefully. This is an urgent signal. You cannot continue ignoring my voice. You can't keep putting off what your heart already knows. I am calling you to wake up, to get up, to believe again. I didn't create you to live in the dust. I created you to walk with an important purpose and a mission that only you can fulfill. I need you to listen to me and answer me. My son, my daughter, the fight you have is not useless. I know how heavy your burden is and what you think sometimes. I hear the voices that tell you that you can't or that you're not enough. But today, heaven tells you the truth. You are stronger than you think because my strength is in you. What hurts you now will not last forever. What oppresses you today will be the reason for your triumph tomorrow. Do you know why I sent you this message? Because I love you, not because you deserve it, but because you are mine. I have been taking care of you even when you walked away and turned your back on me. I am still holding your life. This message is my cry of love, my warning that the time is now. Wake up, because there is a new path waiting for you. There are miracles you have not yet seen, and promises I am ready to fulfill if you decide to trust me. Listen well, my son, my daughter. I have not finished with you. What you see as an end for me is just a beginning. But you must open your heart and give me your problems. I don't care how hurt you feel. I can heal you. I don't care how far away you think you are. I can bring you back home. This is your signal. This is my voice calling you. Do not ignore it, because what your soul needs to hear does not come from the world or from others. It comes from me. I love you. I have chosen you. And today, all of heaven is waiting for you to respond to this call. Get up, my son, my daughter. Trust in my love. Walk with me. This is the sign that you have waited for. Now listen to it with an open heart, because I am here, always here for you. Write in the comments, my faith guides me towards a daily encounter with God. My son, my daughter, do not stop now. Listen to me, because this is urgent. The spiritual battle you face has reached its most critical point. I know that you are tired. You feel like you are losing strength. You've thought about giving up. But I tell you with all my love, hold on a little longer. You are not alone. Not now. Not ever. The wounds you carry in your heart, the struggles you face every day, are not invisible to me. I've seen every tear you've shed in silence, every time you said, I can't take it anymore. I was there to support you. But now you need to understand something. The battle doesn't end here. You've come too far to give up just when victory is so close. The enemy knows it. He knows that you have resisted and have not let yourself be defeated despite everything he has done. That is why he has intensified his attacks, and you feel that the weight is greater and that the attacks are stronger. The enemy tries to confuse you and make you doubt, making you believe that you will never see the light. But listen to me well, my son, my daughter, the enemy is a liar. The spiritual battle is at a crucial moment, which means that victory is near. It is so close that the enemy trembles because he knows what is coming if you keep going and you don't stop. I will give you the victory that you have waited for so long. This battle is not only for what you see today, but for your future, your purpose, and your soul. It is for everything that I have prepared for you that the enemy does not want you to receive, but I am with you. You do not fight alone. I have sent my angels to take care of you, protect you, and strengthen you when you feel weak. My archangel Michael is in battle, fighting in the spiritual world for you. His war cries are heard in heaven because he knows what I have already decided. You will win. My son, my daughter, got up once more. It doesn't matter how many times you have fallen. The important thing is that you don't stay on the ground. Take my hand and let me renew your strength. In the moment that you feel weakest, I will be your strength. When you think that you can't take it anymore, I will fight for you. Don't stop now, because just when you think everything is lost is when I do the greatest miracles. Look with eyes of faith. I know you can't see what happens in the spiritual world, but I assure you that heaven is fighting for you. Every prayer you have made and every step of faith you have taken has laid the foundation for this battle. The enemy thought he would destroy you, but what he doesn't know is that I am within you, and nothing can overcome my power. Don't give up now. The battle is at its most intense moment, difficult, but victory is near. If you stop, you will never know what I have prepared for you. But if you trust in me and keep going, even with tears in your eyes, I promise you will see the light at the end of this fight. I am with you, my son, my daughter, always. I have been fighting for you. The battle is not yours, it's mine, and I don't lose. So get up, take a deep breath, and keep going, because the enemy may scream, but his voice has no power over you. I am your God, and I'm in charge. Don't stop now. The victory is already written, and it is yours. My son, my daughter, listens with an open heart, because this is a divine message, a last call from heaven. Time is running out, and today I speak to you with love and urgency. Archangel Michael needs your faith. The battle we are fighting is not just any battle. It is a war for your life, for your purpose, for everything I have prepared for you. I dreamed for you. The enemy is angry because he has seen the powerful light that is in you, an eternal promise of a future full of blessings. But the enemy wants to take everything away from you. He wants to turn off your light and plant doubts in your heart. He wants to see you surrendered. That is why I have sent Michael, my strongest warrior. He is fighting now for you, defending what belongs to you, and fighting against forces that try to stop your progress. But my son, my daughter, he needs your faith. His sword is powerful, yes, but there is something that only you can give him: your trust in me. The faith that you put in me opens the doors of heaven and multiplies the power of those who support you. Listen to me well. Your faith is not small, even though sometimes you think it is. That prayer you made with tears, that whisper in the darkness, that desperate cry when no one saw you, all that is faith. And your faith, even if it